A lot of strange news out there, so to determine what the strangest story of the day are, top that panel. Joining us tonight, Catherine Lyons, managing editor at FamousDC, and Lisa Booth, columnist for the Washington Examiner. Welcome to you both. Catherine, you first.
Just want to know one thing. What does it take to order a pizza these days without any problems?
I don't know, a lot.
I do it every Friday night.
Right? $100 million lawsuit. That's what it takes. One guy in Michigan, a Muslim, was ordering a halal pizza, so absolutely no pork.
Okay.
And what he got back was a pork pepperoni pizza, and he decided to give Little Caesars a big problem.
Oh. $100 million.
It's a lot of pizza.
For bad pepperoni.
Bad pepperoni.
So this strike, I mean, this is obviously a shakedown. In fact, in the lawyer in this case, we invited him on tonight, and he initially agreed, but then said no. But I think he's been involved in a couple of these different cases. But I guess it raises the question, how bad could a pizza be that you deserve $100 million compensation?
I think the real story here is that that guy knew what pepperoni was made out of.
Oh, he ordered it knowing it was pepperoni?
No, he ordered the halal pizza, and they told him there was no pork in it. And then he got sick off of it, and that's how he knew that there was something wrong with it.
I'll be totally, I mean, look, I'm not insulting anyone's religious beliefs. I understand some people don't eat pork, and that's totally fine. But I bet you anything he loved it, because there's never been a person who didn't like pepperoni.
Or Little Caesars.
It's just a fact, exactly right.
Well, would have been better if
that?
it was Domino's, but that's just me. Yeah, I think I can beat that. But look, this is something that I'm actually very outraged about, Tucker. I'm sure you've heard about Kathy Griffin, photos surfacing of her holding up a bloody, decapitated head of the President of the United States, President Trump, right there. And this is in the same vein as what we've seen from ISIS, with American journalists killed, Christians as well. But what this represents is it really a double standard, Tucker? Because can you imagine if this was Dennis Miller? We're talking about 130-something days into President Obama's administration, and you had a conservative comedian like Dennis Miller holding up a picture of President Obama's head. He would never work a day in his life again. She has been under contract, I believe, with CNN. She's done the New Year's Eve special with them since 2007. To my understanding, they haven't put a statement out about this condemning the pictures that she took. I also looked at Brian Stelter's Twitter handle, a media critic for CNN. I've not seen anything from him as well. And it's also hypocritical of Kathy Griffin and also what we've seen from people like Stephen Colbert, because they want to condemn this president and act outraged about things he says and does. But then they do things like this, or they make the comments that Stephen Colbert did. I will note, too, Tucker, that she did apologize, and I think we've got it for you.
Hey everybody, it's me, Kathy Griffin. I sincerely apologize. I am just now seeing the reaction of these images. I'm a comic. I cross the line. I move the line, then I cross it. I went way too far. The image is too disturbing. I understand how it offends people. It wasn't funny. I get it. I've made a lot of mistakes in my career. I will continue. I asked your forgiveness, taking down the image, going to ask the photographer to take down the image, and I begged for your forgiveness. I went too far. I made a mistake, and I was wrong.
Well, I find the apology a lot more upsetting than the original image.
Well, and
Very off-putting.
And I think the question is that going to be enough?
Yeah, and what about our employer? You win. That's over the
Tucker.
top. But you come a very close second with your $100 million pepperoni.
I'll eat my sorrows and pizza.
You will eat your sorrows and
I
pizza.
respect any stories about pizza.
You get the runners-up trophy. Thank you both very much, Catherine.
Thank you, Tucker.
Right back.